Hey guys, today I just want to share a very simple breathing technique with you. I do this at the beginning of the day sometimes to relax, and also at the end of the day. It can help you fall asleep. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. So you can do this as many times as you want. I suggest starting with 5 to 10 repetitions. Or you can do it until you feel something shift in your body and you start to feel calmer. This is all based on increasing your polyvagal tone. So your vagus nerve runs down your dorsal vagus nerve runs down the front of your body, and it's basically your flight. It relates to your fight, flight, or freeze response. And this breathing technique actually strengthens that ability to respond in a conscious, mediated way, a self-regulated way. And so when we inhale, our heartbeat goes up and we get a little amped, and then when we exhale, we slow down. And so the point of this exercise is to increase the exhale. There are several exercises like this where the exhale is longer than the inhale. And the purpose is to put the emphasis on the calming down of the second half. So we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 7, and then we're going to exhale for 8. So I'm going to do this with you. You can find a comfortable place and either seated or standing or lying down. And you can also do this whenever you want in the car, but for now let's practice. If you're watching this, you're probably sitting down somewhere, so wherever you are, we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. And if while you're exhaling, you want to make some kind of noise like or that can really help. The sound is very relaxing. So let's do it again. Inhale for 1. Hold for 7. And exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. Hold for 7. And exhale for 8. Cool. So that's the 4-7-8 breathing technique. I find it to be really helpful if I just need to pause and slow down, and also take, I get really energized and stimulated, sometimes overstimulated, and that can be a good thing, and I can channel that into creating or into meditation or into sport or whatever. But sometimes it can kind of fry my nerves. So if you're like me and you get a little too excited or a little stressed or anxious, all kind of in the same family of feelings, this basically can kind of spread out what that energy. So rather than like say, oh, I shouldn't be excited or I shouldn't be anxious, you're using this breath. Breath is a great way to kind of spread that energy out, spread that nervousness out, so it doesn't feel like it's a kind of a spike on if you had to graph it, it's less of a spike and more of a nice big hills. So thank you for joining me, and check out my links below for helpful exercises, books, and resources.